Something is happening at Newcastle United, and it's not just about football. In recent days, a wave of unease has swept through the supporters, and what seemed like just another promising season has turned into a landscape of growing distrust. What lies behind this tension? Why are fans feeling increasingly distant from the club they love? Stay with us as we reveal the details shaking the foundations of Newcastle United. Recently, the Newcastle United Supporters Trust NUST, one of the main voices of the fans, issued an open letter to the club and the new CEO, David Hopkinson. The reason: growing frustration and distrust over the lack of transparency in the club's operations, particularly regarding ticket sales. But what exactly is going on? Why are supporters so concerned? Let's examine the events that have led to this situation. It all began with an investigation into ticket sales for the Champions League match against Barcelona. The findings were alarming. 103 season tickets were cancelled due to unauthorized resale processes. But the situation worsened when a Daily Mail report revealed that the club had been aware since 2015 that match tickets were being sold to Scottish schools through third parties. This raises serious questions about the integrity of the ticketing process and the club's responsibility to ensure that its supporters have fair access to matches. In response to these developments, NUST decided to take action. In their open letter, the organization demanded unequivocal transparency regarding the ticket issuance process. They highlighted that this issue had been raised on several occasions, but the lack of clarity has contributed to growing frustration, distrust, and division among supporters. NUST requested specific information, such as the total number of season ticket holders for the current season, the total number of MAGS members, and details on the allocation of tickets for home and away games. They argue that without this information, members cannot reasonably assess the value of their membership or make informed decisions about membership renewal, voting, or reserving time for MAGS member ticket sales. David Hopkinson, Newcastle United's new CEO, assumed the role with the promise of listening to fans and understanding their concerns. In his introductory speech, he stated, "Supporters are the soul, the body of this club, and what it stands for. They are the magic, and we need to understand what they want and change consistently to realize their ambitions." However, so far, many supporters feel their concerns have not been fully addressed. The lack of a clear response and concrete actions regarding the issues raised by NUST has further fueled distrust. The current situation places Newcastle United at a crossroads. Fans are demanding change and greater transparency. If the club wishes to restore trust and maintain the support of its loyal fanbase, decisive and transparent action will be required. This includes providing the information requested by NUST, reviewing ticketing processes, and ensuring that supporters have a genuine voice in decisions that affect the club. Now, we want to hear from you, Newcastle United supporter. What do you think about the current situation? Do you believe the club is doing enough to ensure transparency and meet the needs of its supporters? Leave your comment below and share your opinions. And if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, take this opportunity to do so and stay up to date with all Newcastle United updates. If you are passionate about Newcastle United and want to stay informed on all the news and updates about the club, subscribe to our channel. We are committed to delivering accurate information and detailed analysis to keep you informed. Don't miss a single update. Subscribe now. Newcastle United is facing a critical moment. The relationship between the club and its supporters is being tested. How the club responds to these concerns will determine the future of its relationship with the fanbase. Supporters deserve respect, transparency, and an active voice in decisions that affect the club. Now is the time to act. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with other Newcastle United supporters. Together, we can ensure that the fans' voice is heard and that the club returns to the path of transparency and trust.